guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time, hello, I am Chelsea. If this isn't your first time, hi, welcome back to the channel. Let me make 2 disclaimers. First of all, the box is there. I'm packing because I'm moving out of this house to another house, so yeah, that's that. Secondly, yeah, I'm wearing the same outfit as a previous video that you would have probably, I hope you'd have probably watched before this. It's because I'm doing a range of filming today, because why not? Today's video is about, as you can tell from the title, dealing with heartbreaks. Could be friendships, could be relationships. Everyone gets their heart broken, whether be it is from a friendship ending, or a relationship coming to an end, or distance growing between people. And some people in this day and age, it's kind of hard to know how to deal with such things. And I just feel like sometimes people are just searching for an answer, searching for why. That's always the question. So I just thought today I would give advice based off my personal experiences of how you can deal with heartbreaks. Don't feel a heartbreak with boys or girls or drug. It's not the best solution, because when you get heartbroken, a piece of you is kind of like gone, and then it's like, oh my god, I need to fill that piece back. I need to put, it's kind of like a puzzle. I need to find a similar thing that could fit this puzzle. It may not be exact, but it can be similar, and I'm gonna put it here. And some people would tend to go out and think they can find that in boys, find that in girls, find that in drugs. You can't find it in there. The only thing that can really fill you and fill whatever void you feel in your life is seeking God first. It may sound cliche, but trust me, it 100% works when you seek God first. When you seek God first, you have to just want to accept him as your Lord and Savior. Literally, you have to want to be in him, want him to be in you, and just be ready to just give up the things of your past and just become a new creation, basically. Literally, just be able and make that agreement with yourself that, okay, I've been through what I've been through, but I'm ready to give up the things that brought me to how I am now. I'm ready to give up the boys that broke my heart. I'm ready to give up the girls that broke my heart. I'm ready to give up the friends that are hurting me, the friends that are putting me back, the friends that are not aligning me on the path that God has set for me. And I feel like some people feel like, oh, I'm moving for a heartbreak. God, why are you doing this to me? It's not that God is doing this to you. God will never give you temptations that you cannot handle. Whatever temptations we go through, God knows that we can handle them. And God knows the heartbreak that you're going through right now, the pain that you're feeling right now, is temporary. You're going to get through it. No matter what, you're going to get through it. And as empty as you may feel, don't feel empty, because God can actually fill you. You have to be able to be whole within yourself, be able to love yourself as a whole, be okay with being alone on your own, be okay with being just you on your own, before then further trying to invite somebody else into your life. Because every time you're not whole, you're not full, you're not complete as your own, every person you let into your life is taking a bit of you away from you. They're just taking a little piece of the puzzle. It's just like, oh, and there you go, and there you go, and there you go, and that's not how it's meant to be. Make yourself whole before you start looking for add-ons in your life. This way, if you find someone and they happen to leave or disappoint, you won't be as broken as when you had total reliance on them. Literally couldn't be alone by yourself. You always had to be with them 24/7, always at their house, always at your house, always doing everything together, like yin and yang entwined with each other. The advice I can literally give you is literally just seek God, and don't go seeking validation. Don't go trying to fill the void in other places, because you're not going to fill it. It's going to be a temporary fill, and it's always going to go. You want to be a cup that's overflowing with blessings. Why? Because you let God into your life, because you let God fill that void, and it's no longer a void anymore, and it will never be a void again, as long as you just stay on the right path and are fully committed to doing the works of God, committed to following his word and living within him and living for him and living by his word that he has set out for us. So I'm going to give a few Bible verses that helped me through the heartbreak and the pain that I went through also. and maybe just give a little explanation of how they helped me, because some people may have different Bible verses that help them, and you may not understand how it actually applies to the situation. The first Bible verse that I would recommend is my favorite Bible verse, as I mentioned in one of my videos, 2 Corinthians 4:18. So it says, "So we do not look at the troubles we can see now, rather we fix our gaze on the things that cannot be seen. For the things we see now will soon be gone, but the things we cannot see will last forever." I'm gonna give you a minute to let that sink in. Sinked in? So that Bible verse to me, as I've explained before and I will explain again, it gives me a reality check all the time when something has gone not the way I wanted it. Is what I wanted, but is it what God wanted? My will or God's will? God's will comes first all the time. Yeah, I didn't get what I wanted now, but why am I obsessing? Why am I crying? Why am I stressing? Why am I getting anxiety over something that is literally just, as it said, temporary? Literally just temporary. It's just for now. It literally can just last a day. Whereas there are other things that we aren't focusing on that will literally last eternally, forever, never going to end. That's the things that we should kind of be focusing more on. So things like us focusing on how we can get back to God, how we can make him our first love again. Those are the kind of things we should be focusing on, not the temporary relationship that's just gonna last 6 months. Oh, we did it for 6 months. Oh, we did it for 9 months. Or even some people that are dating 10-15 years and then it just goes, no ring, nothing, it just ends. Those are not the things we should be so fixated on, because one, it's probably not what God had planned for you or what God wanted for you, and two, it's temporary. Let's not focus on the temporary, let's fix our gaze on the permanent things, which are the things of God and the things that God has willed. Okay, so the second Bible verse that I would recommend is First Thessalonians 5:16-18, and it reads, "Rejoice always, pray continually, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Jesus Christ." I'm gonna give you a minute and let it sink in. Sinked in? Rejoice always, no matter what you're going through. If you've had a terrible day, just come back home and just put on some gospel music. Oh my god, put on some gospel music and just be happy, because yeah, your day's gone bad, yeah, you've been hurt, yeah, that person's left your life, but you're still alive, you're being fed, your family is still alive, you're healthy. Fair enough, some things haven't gone your way, but then in the verse it says, give thanks for all circumstances, be it good, be it bad. Because why? Because God has willed it like that. It is God's will. So that person leaving your life was a circumstance you should be thankful for. Why? Because God willed it for your life. Some people will try to bring that person back into their life and will try to fix things, but then sometimes you just have to realize not everyone's meant to be in your life, and not everybody you need to be close body friends with. You can love people from a distance even if they aren't personally in your life. Like the people that are no longer in my life, I still love them from a distance. I still keep them in my prayers no matter what, no matter the hurt that they have caused me. I still love them from a distance. Just know whatever you're going through, it was God willed, okay? Be it your boyfriend of 5 years has broken up with you, it's gonna hurt, but God willed that, because God was probably seeing the things that he was doing behind your back, be it he was cheating or he was lusting after other people. God sees what you can't see, remember that. So when a person does leave your life and you're querying why because you think it's all gone well, just remember God sees the things we do not see. That's why he wills for it to be removed. It's a weed that needs to be removed for you to be able to flourish into what God has planned for you. Another verse I believe can help is Philippians 4:6, another one of my favorite Bible verses, because whenever I'm going through anything, I will always refer back to this and I'll just read it and just use that as my prayer point. It reads, "Do not be anxious or worried about anything, but in everything, every circumstance and situation, by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, continue to make your specific requests known to God." I'm gonna let it sink in. Sinked in? Do not be anxious, do not be worried. It doesn't say in joyous situations. It doesn't say in sad situations. It says in all circumstances, in all situations, anything you're going through, whatever it is, be it good, be it bad, all situations, by prayer and thanksgiving. So giving thanks to God for all the situations you've gone through, everything you've gone through in life. Come to him and make specific requests known to God. So if you have gotten your heart broken, come to God. First of all, I know it's going to be hard, but come to him, thank him, be like, God, I thank you for this circumstance, this situation that I am in currently. I thank you, and thank him ahead as well. I thank you for the growth that I'm going to have based off of this situation, and then make a request known to him. God, I ask that you give me strength. God, I ask that you fill me. I ask for joy. I ask for happiness. I ask for peace. I ask to no longer be anxious. I ask to no longer be worried. I ask to no longer be obsessed over this person. I ask to no longer be consumed by this person. Make specific requests known to him. Whatever it is, ask him and you shall receive. A fourth Bible verse that I would recommend is John 14:1, and it reads, do not let your heart be troubled, afraid, cowardly. Believe confidently in God and trust in him. Have faith, hold on to it, rely on it, keep going, and believe also in me being in Jesus Christ. I'm gonna let that sink in as well. Synced in? With this Bible verse, it already says, don't be troubled. It's telling you not to be, it's literally telling you not to be afraid, literally telling you not to be coward. It's telling you to put all your confidence, put all your heart, put all your might, everything you have into God, and just have faith. Just have faith you're going to get through this and you're going to come out bright on the other side. Rely on that faith that you're going to grow stronger from this situation. Hold on to your faith, hold on to God, that he knows what he's doing. And whatever he's doing is because it's going to make you a better person at the end of it. And believe in his son, Jesus Christ. That's all you have to do. Just believe, have faith, hold on, keep going. It's easy for us to go through something now and be like, oh God, why are you doing this to me? Oh, why is it me? God's not there for me. God's making me go through this pain. It's so easy for us to do that. But then a thing that I've realized is I sit down sometimes and I just reflect on all the stuff I've been through. Look at me still smiling today. Look at me still just being me. Look at me doing his will now. Just look at me. And you couldn't be able to tell that I have probably gone through a lot of stuff. You probably couldn't tell that a lot of people have gone through a lot of stuff. But do you know how people get through it? Faith, belief. The fifth Bible verse that I would recommend is 1 Peter 5:7, and it says, give all your worries and cares to God, for he cares about you. I'll let that sink also. Synced in? Give all your worries and cares to God. You're worried that you're not going to pull through, tell God. You're worried you're going to be broken forever, tell God. You're worried you're not going to find somebody like him, somebody like her, tell God. You're worried that you've lost this close friend to you and what you're going to do, you feel empty, tell God. Because he cares about you. If nobody in this world cares about you, just remember, always, there's one person who cares and loves you, no matter what. Even when you're sinning, God still loves you. Imagine, when you're sinning, no matter how small, how big, when you're sinning, God still loves you, still cares about you. He's waiting for you to come back to him. Nobody can care about me, but my God got me. My God's got me. He cares about me. He loves me. He is there for me whenever I need him. He doesn't need to reschedule, he doesn't need to rain check, he doesn't need to make up some fake excuse to not be there. He's always there, everywhere, every day, 24/7, 365 days, always. That is eternal love. Eternal love. Beautiful. And the final Bible verse that I'm gonna give is a Psalm. Oh my God, English. Psalms 34:18, and it reads, The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Once again, I'm gonna let it sink in. Sink in. He is close to the brokenhearted. Like, he's close to you even when you're broken. Especially when you're broken. Especially when your spirit's through the ground. He is closest to you then. And he will always be close to you. God will be there for you when you're brokenhearted and when your spirits are crushed. Do you know why? Because he wants to fix that broken heart and he wants to lift that spirit. And that's how God always loves to prove himself in people's lives sometimes, when you're at your worst of your worst and God just pulls you out of it and you're shining bright like a diamond. We're coming to the end of this video, and I really, I'm not trying to do pastor, do preacher. I'm not the best, the most amazing, high lifted Christian or anything. I just felt like it's good for me to share what I've gone through with other people and some ways that people can deal with stuff sometimes, because it's just helpful when you just give advice, because you don't know what people are going through. I was doing one of my Bible plans, one of my devotions, and it was like, you're close to your friends, but how often do you just check on them and see how they're doing? Do you just say hi, just see how are you today? Because you don't know what that hi or how are you today can make them feel. Just be there for your friends sometimes. Like the Bible says, iron sharpens iron. You can be there to sharpen your friends will be there to sharpen you also, and God will be with both of you. So no matter how little, whatever you feel like you've done to a person, still do it. Even if it's just a hi, even if it's just a hey, how are you? Just do it. This is kind of like a really deep video, oh god. So I hope this video has helped someone today. Please do share this video with your friends, because you don't know what people can be going through, and you don't know if any of these Bible verses could literally just speak to them and help them and be a prayer point for them. So don't forget to like, please subscribe, comment and share with your friends. And I hope you have a blessed, lovely day. And don't forget, no, don't forget. Okay, bye. I'll see you guys later. Bye.